Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Carter Purvis, and I'd like to welcome you to the Global Logistics Review on Channel 9. On tonight's show, we are discussing the logistics behind the global plastic straw problem and its impacts on our beaches and oceans. Let's begin with the supply chain and life cycle of the common plastic drinking straw. The life of a plastic straw begins here, where oil and natural gas are extracted from the earth. It is estimated that approximately 6% of global oil consumption is used in the production of plastics. These natural resources are then turned into polypropylene resin through the polymerizing of propylene gas. Polypropylene is the most common form of plastic used in the production of drinking straws because it is food and beverage safe, stable under a wide variety of temperatures, has excellent abrasion resistance, holds its shape well, and resists cracking under stress. Manufacturing plants process the polypropylene into billions of plastic drinking straws each year. The production process begins with plastic compounding, which is the mixing of polypropylene resin with different colorants and additives. Next, the straws are extruded using specialized production machinery. After production is completed, the finished straws are packaged and then transported to retailers before making their way into consumers' beverages at millions of restaurants across the globe. It is estimated that Americans alone use over 500 million plastic drinking straws per day. Plastic drinking straws are single-use and largely unrecyclable because most recycling plants do not accept Type 5 plastics like polypropylene, as well as the fact that most plastic drinking straws are far too lightweight for mechanized machinery at large recycling plants and therefore fall through their heavier sifting grates, which are designed to sift out larger objects. As a result, most plastic drinking straws are disposed of in the trash before ultimately ending up in the landfill or our oceans. In 2019, over 3.6 million straws were collected from beaches around the globe as a part of the International Coastal Cleanup, and it is estimated that there are between 437 million and 8.3 billion plastic drinking straws littering coastlines across the globe. Each year, roughly 8 million metric tons of plastic waste are dumped into our ocean, with approximately 60% of that coming from East Asia and the Pacific. Studies have estimated that by 2050, there will be more plastic in our oceans than fish by weight. This much plastic in our oceans creates immense negative impacts for aquatic life and even us as humans. Although plastic doesn't biodegrade, over time the plastic straws become brittle due to sunlight exposure and begin to break up into small pieces known as microplastics. These pieces of microplastic are frequently confused for food and eaten by smaller fish. How does this affect us, you may ask? Through a process known as bioaccumulation, these microplastics make their way up the food chain and ultimately end up inside the fish that we catch and consume for food ourselves. The science is not fully clear yet, but the plastics in our food could create immense negative health impacts for humans as well. So how do we go about solving this problem? Many companies and cities are moving to eliminate or ban plastic straw usage. Starbucks aims to eliminate single-use plastic straws in all its stores by 2020 by using new lids made from a more easily recyclable plastic and straws made from paper or compostable plastics. There are a variety of proposed solutions to the plastic straw problem. Some, like Starbucks, see biodegradable options such as paper or alternative plastics as the way to go, while others call for industry and consumers to shift their preference to more reusable options such as stainless steel or bamboo straws. But will eliminating single-use plastic straws truly have the positive impact on our oceans that many people think it will? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Plastic straws are only a small part of the much larger problem of plastic pollutants in our oceans. Plastic straws make up only about 0.03% of the plastic that is plaguing our oceans. If we truly want to impact the plastic pollution of our oceans, single-use plastic straws are certainly an easy place to start, but they are by no means the solution to our problems. Greater changes will be needed in our global waste management, plastic production and recycling practices, and consumer expectations if we expect to make real progress on this issue anytime soon. Hope should not be lost, though. We have the potential to enact changes to society, but it starts with each person redefining their standards and habits to make choices that are best for our environment now and in the future. Will you make the choice to make a difference? That is all we have time for on tonight's show. We'd like to thank you again for tuning into the Global Logistics Review on Channel 9. And please don't forget to wash your hands and cover when you cough. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.